What's up, you beautiful people? It's Harrison here, coming to you from the beautiful Boulder, Colorado on this lovely, sunny Saturday afternoon. Today, I have a comment from Phyllis Touchstone saying, "Is it hard to prove in court that someone is a narcissist? I really need your advice." Now, there are a few things to really take into account here. First of all, narcissists love the fact that they can torment you emotionally and mentally without leaving much physical evidence at all. So this makes it quite difficult. The simple answer to your question is yes, it's very difficult to prove that someone is a narcissist in court because most of the damage they do is mental. Even if there is some sort of physical or sexual abuse involved in your situation, they are very keen at hiding the evidence of said abuse, making it all the more difficult to prove it. However, there are many ways that you could take a mental or emotional damages stance in your court case, because many legal teams take into account things such as trauma and PTSD when they're deciding a case. And there are a few different things that you can do to prove said emotional or mental damages. Before I begin this video, I would like to state that I am not a licensed legal professional. I recommend that you seek your own legal counsel for the best advice possible. I'm simply speaking from my experience in dealing with narcissists and the kind of stuff that they know how to hide. The main things that lawyers look for when someone is seeking an emotional damages case are PTSD behaviors such as flashbacks, avoidance behaviors, arousal and reactivity symptoms, and cognition and mood symptoms. This means that they will go through all types of evidence, including credit card information, recent payments, social media activity, and if it appears as though you're avoiding certain places or experiencing a hyperarousal or things along those lines, that could definitely work towards your case. However, the flip side to that is the plaintiff or the defendant, could also make the argument that you go places which would be a case against your avoidance symptoms. This makes it quite difficult because obviously life goes on. No matter how traumatic of an event you've experienced, life goes on and you have to go places and you have to go to work and you have to go shopping and this or that. And they can use all of this as evidence against your avoidance symptoms. So for these reasons, it is very difficult to win against a narcissist in court. The best course of action here is to leave as many emotions as you can outside of the courtroom, because the more emotional you are in the courtroom setting, the less credible your case is, as unfortunate as that is. The narcissist will take great pride in you evoking such an emotional reaction from you, and this will only fuel their power-hungry behavior, and it will only serve to make them look better. So I know it takes a lot of restraint, but hold back as much as you possibly can, because the less of an emotional reaction you have in court, the more likely the narcissist is to get bothered by this. Because remember that the more attention you give them, or the more it looks like they matter to you, the more that boosts their ego. If you go in with an indifferent and apathetic attitude and state your case in the most eloquent manner possible, the narcissist will look much worse. The less emotion you show, the more bothered the narcissist will be, because it makes it look as though they never even mattered to you. So the goal is to make it appear as though the narcissist has not affected you, but find a way to eloquently emphasize the emotional damage it's caused you, because it's impossible to ignore, and it's truly a very traumatizing thing. It's undeniably an extremely traumatic event, but make sure you seek adequate legal counsel beforehand to learn how to best put your emotions to the side and state your case as eloquently and indifferently as possible. Remember, the less emotion you show, the less the narcissist has to work with. I really hope this video was helpful for you. I hope you enjoyed it. I want to go on record and state again that I am not a licensed legal professional. I certainly recommend you seek an attorney or some other form of legal counsel in this matter. I'm simply giving you my own experience in arguing with narcissists and what kind of things they might use to make their case look better in a court of law. Hope you enjoyed this. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Peace.